I'm out at the Boyne Highlands cross-country ski area. Ride some fat bikes today. Gonna take you on the snowshoe loop. They are planning on adding 3 miles to the cross-country ski area, but as of yet, I don't think fat bikes and cross-country skis can share these trails. But I just talked to one of the guys, and he's saying 3 miles are gonna get added on pretty soon, which would be sick. The more fat bike trails, the better. It seems to be cross-country skiers and fat bikers can get along, though I've had a couple of old guys accost me out here just in the parking lot, never on the trail. And I haven't been riding on their trails, just, you know, unloading it, they kind of get after you. But I'm on the snowshoe trails, and any place you can snowshoe or people snowshoe is awesome for fat bike. So let's get at it here. Next, hopefully you'll see some GoPro footage of the Boyne Highlands snowshoe trails that I'm going to fat bike on. Yep. Here I'm riding the trails in Boyne. Not doing too good right here, that's for sure. It's still a little soft out there today. It takes a little while, well, not a little while, but when you get fresh snow with fat biking, it doesn't really pack in for the first week or so if it's fluffy snow. You need to get a lot of people out there, and this is a snowshoe trail at Boyne Mountain. I'm sorry, not Boyne Highlands, Boyne Mountain. So there was only, the workers took a snowmobile around it, then we got about another foot of snow, and then it looked like there was a couple people with snowshoes. So it's all right, but still not as good as it's going to get. You're going to get here in another week where this trail is fantastic, and you just rip around it. I mean, just going. I mean, a couple more people on snowshoes and you quit getting the powdery snow, and it's going to be awesome. But right now, it's kind of soft. In fact, I don't make the whole loop. Up here it gets really soft, and I end up cutting over to some other trails. And obviously you can tell this is sped up. I wish I was this fast in the snow, but I'm fat, so I'm not. Right now, I will talk about my bike a little bit. I'm riding a 2015 Borealis Yampa, which I really like, to be honest. I had a Surly before this, steel, all steel, and this one's all carbon fiber, and I love that part of it. Like, fat biking is huge with weight, at least for me. These are all just my opinions. But with a fat bike, I found that if you can lose the weight off the bike, it helps tremendously. I mean, huge. So just losing the weight really helped me with this bike. Now, the only things that I don't like about this bike, this Borealis Yampa, is the standover height is really tall. I'm 5'11", and this is a large frame, and it is right, you know, almost too high for me. So it's a real tall standover. And the back chainstays are kind of a flattened design instead of rounded. And when you're doing some downhill stuff where you kind of rake back and standing up, it will hit the chainstay rail will rub against whatever leg you have back, you know, whatever pedals back. But those are minor concerns. Other than that, I really love the bike. It's the full rigid. I haven't put a suspension fork on it yet. I'm going to, though, I think. Well, I don't know. I've got other mountain bikes, and those work way, way better, you know, for suspension. I've got full suspension mountain bikes, so why not just ride those? Though I do ride this bike sometimes in the summer. Now you can just see where I just passed. That was a really soft spot where the wind had blown, so I had to walk the bike. Like I said, this is the first or second time I've been out fat biking this year, so this snow is fresh within the last week. We got about I'd say a foot to 15 inches up here. This section of the trail I really enjoy. It's pretty back in here, and it does get very nice, and it gets fast as soon as it gets packed in. All right, right here, the trails that I was on got too soft, so I'm going to head back to the van. These trails, I just wanted to point out that I'm on right now. As of right now, you're not supposed to be riding on these. And it was really my only way to get back, so that's why I did it. Though I want to also talk that, like I said earlier in the video, they're thinking about opening up 3 miles of these trails for fat bike use here for next year, and that would be awesome. The more trails, the better. And trails like this is probably really good for beginners. Or just anybody out trying to get in cardio. I kind of like the more technical stuff, and the more it's like summer single track, the better. That's kind of why I like the snowshoe courses. But all of them are pretty good. I just want to say thanks for watching, and have a good one.